There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new...
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Jenis Invocation TCG.
Ah, Jenis Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
You know, Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our...
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing value. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to
Wow! Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is... Oh? What's that? Shuyan. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other
It seems he really is capable of communicating with...
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
Yes, it was the sacred duels of Jenis Invocation TCG that formed and cemented our bonds of mutual
So, playing Jenis Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link?
Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Uh-huh. Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Jenis Invocation, though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know. Huh. Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Jenis Invocation TCG... Seriously, games and drinks don't mix!
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't... Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So, why...
Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? Oh, Why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TC? If drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt... Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's out.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not...
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then, our two
But Shu Yan is destined for...
Shuyan, drink.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck.
Deck?
Yes. You should have built a deck. A set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to... What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
Yeah, we need a practice deck. Can't you just let us use one?
Psh, there's no such thing. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a...
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days, and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me.
Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything.
Yep. So, are you ready to start? All right, then let's... Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG! Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew, pew. Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory! Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Let's go.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round. These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills. Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's... And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again. Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type. So, we're gonna use them to pick... That was pretty good! But the game has only just begun. As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run up. In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round. Here we are, a fresh new round means time to roll the... Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use D-Luke's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and re-roll them. When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy. Once D-Luke's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But we're still... Never mind. Let's start with the D-Luke's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case, you're... Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to use your...